Have you ever gone to a baseball game and wondered what the heck's going on? Well, you've come to the right place to learn more about the great game of baseball. First, let's get started with some of the history of baseball.
Baseball has been around for over 100 years and has become the national pastime of America. Professional baseball first started in 1871 when the first professional baseball league was created. The league was later split into two sections, the National League and the American League. Every year, a championship series called the World Series is played in which the champions of the National League and American League play. The first World Series was played in 1903, and the winner of that World Series was the Boston Red Sox.
Some iconic baseball players include Babe Ruth, a well-known pitcher and home run hitter of his time; Ty Cobb, the first baseball player to be part of the Hall of Fame; Shoeless Joe Jackson, who is infamously known for intentionally losing a World Series game; Billy Mays, a 20-time All-Star baseball player; and Joe DiMaggio, the current all-time hit streak leader, playing 56 consecutive games with at least one hit.
However, baseball has not always been such an inclusive sport. Baseball was a segregated sport until Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in 1947 between the Negro League and American League. To respect Jackie Robinson's perseverance, his number 42 is now retired from the MLB. There's also a day in the major leagues when all players wear the number 42 to commemorate Jackie Robinson and his contribution to baseball.
Baseball continues to evolve as a sport as new technology is used to make the game better. A review system has been implemented to make close calls more accurate. And starting in 2015, the MLB has added a pitching clock, so pitchers have a time they have until the next pitch is due. This has sped up games by 10 minutes on average this season so far.
So that's a little bit of baseball history. Now, here are some of the basic rules you should know about baseball. There are only 9 players on the field at a time, and the positions are pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, and right field. There are usually 9 innings in a professional regulation game, but the game can go into extra innings if the game is tied after 9 innings. The goal of the offensive team is to score as many runs possible before the defensive team can get 3 outs. A run is scored every time a runner safely touches home plate.
The defensive team can get an out in various ways. 1. Striking out the batter. 2. Catching the ball in the air. 3. Throwing the ball to a base before the runner gets there. And 4. Catching a runner attempting to steal. There are also other ways to get outs as well, but they're a little more complex. Once the defensive team gets 3 outs, the offensive team and the defensive team switch. Once both teams have played on the offensive and defensive side, 1 inning has been completed.
Now that you understand the basic rules about baseball, here's some equipment you would need to play. Obviously, a baseball. Some friends, since baseball is a sport that requires multiple people. A helmet to protect your head from any type of severe injury when you bat. Cleats with metal spikes, since all high school, college, and MLB players wear metal cleats. A bat made of metal or wood. However, in the major leagues, players are only allowed to use wood bats. Some catcher's gear if you want to play catcher in order to protect your body. And finally, a glove that fits your position that you plan on playing.
Here we have 2 typical baseball gloves, an infielder's baseball glove and an outfielder's baseball glove. For the infielder's baseball glove, it's a bit smaller and stiffer to help the infielder field the ball cleanly and make a quick throw to first. For the outfielder's baseball glove, it's a bit longer and softer to help the outfielder make a clean catch in the air.
There are also some gloves that are not so typical and are primarily used by one position. Here I have a catcher's glove and here I have a first baseman's glove. A first base glove is pretty much the same as a normal glove, except it has an extra rim on it to help the first baseman catch balls and scoop up balls that are thrown in the dirt. A catcher's glove is also pretty similar to a normal glove, except that it has a little bit more padding to help protect the catcher's hand because he's going to catch a lot of balls. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.